Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing an unstuffing and condensing for the first half of April. I can't believe it's already like mid-April. The time is going by so fast. So first I'm going to pull out my sinking funds. And for those of you who aren't aware, in unstuffing, how I do it is I will pull out money that I spend on my card. So like for my Amazon subscription, that's on my card, but I just pull it out of my envelopes and then put it back into my bank buffer. And then also like for my travel funds, that's fully funded. So I'm going to take that money out and put into my high yield savings account. So I only have a few things to pull out this half of the month. So I'm going to start with annual subscriptions. As I mentioned, I got charged for Amazon Prime, which this I do split with two other people. So my portion's only $50. So I'm going to take that out. And I believe I already updated all the trackers, so we're good there. And now there's $5 left in here. My next subscription, I think, is for Peacock, which is in like September. So I have enough time to save for that. And that is it for this binder. And then I'm going to go to savings and go to rainy day and just take $20 out to put back into the bank, because right now I have $780 in the bank and I just want it to be an even number so that we have 800. So I'm going to take the 20 out and then just put 800 on here. And these placeholders just represent what's in the bank. It's just an easy way to visualize what you have in the bank. And that is it for this binder. And then the most exciting thing I'm going to do today is unstuff my travel binder. So this is for my sister's bachelorette party in May. And I was just stuffing all the envelopes so that it was easier to save and to have like a visual representation of what money I needed. But now, since this is fully funded, I don't want to keep all the cash in here. So I'm going to put it into the bank. So we're just going to go through each one. First, for after trip, this should be $48. So we have 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, and 48. Next, for airport parking, it is 40. So I have 40 in here. For boarding, I should have 240. So we have 51, 52, 20, and 40. Excursion should have 480. 1, 2, 3, 4, 50, 70, and 80. Flights, I already paid for that. Food and drink should have 375. So 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 70, and 5. Next, for gas, it should have 25. So 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Pre-trip shopping, I already spent this money and I had $20 left, so I'm going to take that out. For souvenirs, it should have 50. So 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. For spending money, I should have 125, which we do have. Transportation should also be 125. So we have 120 and 5. And then the last envelope I have is for unexpected expenses. The reason I don't have like a hotel on here is because my sister, since it's for her bachelorette party, she paid for that for us, so we didn't have to save for that. So then unexpected expenses is just for anything I couldn't think of for another envelope. That's 120. So we have 1, 10, 15, and 20. All right, and that is everything. This is like super thin now, but I'm excited to save for my next trip. I don't know where I'm going next, but yeah, it's going to be fun to save for. All right, so now before I condense my envelopes, which condensing is just taking the bigger bills and replacing the smaller bills in my envelopes, just so I don't have like tons of bills in there. Before I do that, I'm just going to count this money to make sure it's the correct amount. So I should have 1,898. Okay, somehow I messed up my numbers because I only have 1,718. I think I messed up with my travel binder. So let me just calculate really quick to make sure I have the right amount. Because I put that it should be 1,828, but that might not be right. Yep, yeah, I calculated that wrong. I think what I did was for pre-trip shopping, I put 200 even though I already spent that money. I only had 20. So let me correct this. And that is right. So 1,718, which that's what I have. So starting with my savings, I don't think there's anything in here to condense because this is all in the bank now, but I'll just go through each one. Let's see. No, we're good there. Next, for sinking funds, I also think we're good here. Bath and Body Works has 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24, so can't do anything here. Yep. Next, for my high priority, most of these don't really have anything in them or they're just in the bank. I think once I get to like my challenges, we'll actually be able to condense something. So here, important dates has 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, and 48. Transportation is at 35. And then unexpected expenses, that one's good. I don't condense this one because I use it to make change. Next, for personal / short term, we're good here. Fitness, I think we can condense. So we have 20, 40, 45, and 50. Hobbies is at 7. We're good there. Good here. Spending 17. So we're good there. That's good, good. And then we're good here. Next, for Archie's binder, this is in the bank. We're good there. Most of these I've not put anything in. This has 14, so we're good there. All right. It's going to be a short one. Next, for my mini Monday, I think we have a few in here that I can condense. So for number 1, we have 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. So we still have 26. Number 2 has 5, 10, 15, and 16. Number 3 has 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, and 44. So we still have 44. Number 4 has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Number 5, this has 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. So this still has 18. And then number 6, this has 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Next, for Saving Sunday, here, number 1, This one has 20, 40, 60, 65, and 66. So we still have 66. Number 2. Oh, I finished this one, so that's empty. 3. Whoops. This has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Number 4. This one is at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23. So we still have 20, 21, 22, and 23. Number 5. This one's at 100, 20, 30, 35, 36, and 37. So we can't do anything there. And then number 6 only has $2. So we're good there. And then our last binder for today is the At the Mall, which there's only a few that still have anything in them. So we'll go back to the grocery store. And this has 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, and 80. All right, so we still have 50, 70, and 80. And then the restaurant, oh, this has so many ones. So we have 50, 70, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 91, 100, 1, and 2. Oh, yay, so we could use one of our hundreds. I think there's a star note, so I'll use that one. All right, so this still has 102. And then for the donations, there's only 10 in here. So we are good there. And that is it for the condensing. The last thing I'm going to do is just count this money again to make sure I still have the correct amount. And that is the correct amount. That is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye.